do a burnout. Dimitri, I wasn't sure if you were going to be out and about or somewhere else. I don't know about you, but it is cold here. I was like, I could probably wait till noon when it warms up to 50, but or I could go do an IRL driving stream, but I just don't know that I would get any real enjoyment out of that. Anywho, we're gonna try to get a decent ride in today on the Zwift. What is it? 22:32 feels like 22:05. Oh my gosh. I know why you're not outside. I know why you're not outside. All I can say is damn. I thought about bundling up and braving it, but I just don't know. Just don't. Hello everybody, TikTok Live. Alright, Carlos is already dropping me the likes on the TikTok Live. Hang on a second, y'all. I forgot some shorts, lubrication. I feel it already. There we go. Believe me, you feel a big difference when you put a little bit of the booty cream on. Warmer in Colorado than 82. Nice. It's okay. You know, Reds, we're eventually not going to allow you back into the state there, right? You're going to have to stay in Coloridian. Coloridian, is that what they call them? Alright, let's figure out what we're going to do. We're not racing Coloradan. No racing. Tell you what, I'm just going to find a flat course till figure out what I'm going to do. On the famous old Tempest Bougie. $30-day free trial of Twitch Turbo, huh? Wonder if they'll give it to me and let me have a credit for a month. So somebody's gonna tell me I opened the banana wrong. I peeled it wrong. Alright, since I'm on here so late, let's see what's going on in the writing world. I'm more inclined today to just kind of do my own thing. Definitely need to take it easy today. I've ignored my watch. Believe it or not, I do try to pay attention to the things that my watch is telling me, as it monitors everything from pulse ox, your sleep, your training, your sleep, the quality of sleep. And normally it tells me like, hey, they recommend this ride or this amount of time of working out. And the last couple of days it's told me rest. I ignored it and I rode. Next day it told me rest. I ignored it and rode. And I'm feeling it. I am actually feeling it. I can tell that like I'm borderline, like could very easily get sick. It's almost like when you're training, back in the days when I was training and I was trying to maintain a CTL or a training stress score of about 700 to 850 per week. And anytime I would go over that number is when I was a little bit more susceptible to some sort of respiratory thing. Things would just flare up. And that's kind of like, even though I'm not training to that capacity, you still have to be careful for your training load for the week. So like in, years ago when I was riding, racing, training, I was maintaining TSS's per week of like 800 and as high as like 1100 per week. I'm probably now somewhere in the neighborhood of like my recommended CTL or training stress for a week is probably in the 300s, And I've been going a little over that. For one, I want to continue trying to stay healthy and continue to lose weight, which the weight's still coming off. Thank goodness. Weight is still trending downward. But ignoring my watch, I think is kind of, I don't think you always like have to absolutely listen to it, but it makes 40 then stall. I hear you. I'm familiar with the stall. Believe it or not, Reg, the stall is actually a good thing. Because you're at a, like, it could be a couple things. One, which is kind of a big one, is what's that one little thing in your diet that you haven't quite tweaked? Like for me, back in the day when I was doing the paleo diet for athletes, I was losing, and then stalled and then couldn't break. I think it was like the two something, 205 maybe. And then for me, what it was is I started dropping all dairy products out of my diet. Not that I had a lot of them, but I dropped all dairy and boom, it just triggered. The other thing it could be is the stall point is at a breaking point where you're no longer like metabolizing the fat and it's like not burning off, which most people credible. I'm not like fully up on the science, but I think it's kind of a common thing that people know that losing weight is through your breath, right? It's not like you don't sweat it off. It doesn't turn into muscle. It's a combination of things that are happening in your blood and oxygen stream and everything, and you're basically exhaling. At least that's the pretty legit science that I know, okay? I'm not trying to speak like an expert by all means. But what I'm trying to get at is that you're at a breaking point. Sometimes the stall can be where your body's kind of like fight or flight, like it doesn't want to release, like it's trying to hang. It's like, hey, I want to keep this fat, to go, to live a little. Anywho, what was I saying? Oh, I was talking about my watch. Ignoring my watch when I probably need to listen to it a little bit more. When it tells me I need to rest. My point being is that I was on the fence on whether I'm just gonna kind of do my own thing or maybe jump in a group ride. That's definitely not a race. Let me see what's going on here. Got a bunch of stuff coming up at 11 o'clock. Herd beginner races. That's interesting. That's an interesting concept. We're going to stay away from anything with race in the title. I don't want to be put in a position where I feel like I have to go, This might be alright. Crank up the volume. 40-minute ride. We got the map workout, which I think I've already done. I've already done stage 2. Seems like I jump in again, and I think it should be extra XP, right? Even if I'm going slow. My wife brought me home a Jimmy John's sandwich last night. I ate half of it because I had already eaten dinner. It was number 13, an Italian sub. So this morning for breakfast, I took all the innards of it, put it on the plate, took the 2 pieces of bread, put it in the toaster, toasted it up, put the innards, microwave, heat it up just a little bit, you know, not like hot, just take the refrigerator cold out of it. Got my bread all nice and toasty and warm. Put everything back on. That's what I had for breakfast. It's pretty yum, I must say. Oh, I think I forgot to sign up for this event. Which one did I say I was going to do? How long is this one? 40 minutes. Crank up the volume. Ugh. That looks awful. We'll just do this. I'm just going to do this. There we go. I may skip it though. I mean, if I just do this and stay on flat, I'll do, I might actually get more of my mileage towards my thing done because I'm going to be going slow. I don't intend to go any faster than this today, so let me uncheck that. Alright, we're back to plan A, just do our own thing. Plan A. Let's see how many mods we got. Hang on a sec, go. I need to know. I need to know. Let's see here. Oh, 8 miles. Alrighty. 8 miles till we do our next upgrade. We got this. down. Man, there are a lot of people on Zwift today. It must be cold everywhere. and the likes on the TikTok live. I see you there. I appreciate it. Appreciate you. I am winning. However, it's pretty easy to win when you're surrounded by losers. Whatever that means. Feel the fatigue in my legs. That's why my watch has been telling me to rest. And it was only recommending a 30-minute ride today. Or am I just letting my watch get to my head and telling me what to do too much? What are you getting enough chat? Probably not. Maybe I should have done the IRL driving stream instead today. I mean, I can still do it. I don't think the 100 minutes is going to happen today. I had hopes of doing it, but not going to happen. Do you see my goal up there? Or is that what, or do you just remember that? speak. Because when you said it, I needed exactly 100 minutes. Now it's 99. Well, I gotta get going to the brother's place. Catch you next time. And we'll see you, Dimitri. Enjoy your weekend at your brother's. Don't let him work you too hard. I didn't know I had a goal of 4 hours and 35 minutes. Apparently I did. Oh man, we got likes and hearts and everything coming across the YouTube. I don't know who's doing it, but I appreciate it. All sorts of 100% hearts. Yeah, and you get a new mouse over here. This mouse is driving me nuts. Capable Junior, JR. I appreciate it. I see you there on the YouTube chat. I should have got my upgrade by now. This must be within the next mile or something. Let's see here. I'm trying to remember how many miles I was at when it told me I needed 9. We'll just wait for it. I'm not going to check. We'll wait. It's got to be coming up. As soon as we get the notification, I'm going to stop to upgrade this bike. Hey, no, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for dropping in the chat. Stopping by. Come on, upgrade. I so want to stop riding. My legs are really fatigued, y'all. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do 90 minutes today, like even though I'm going super easy. I mean, look at my graph on the bottom. It's pretty much, there it is. All right, let me upgrade my bike and we're gonna continue riding. This one was a hard one to get. I had to do 100 miles to get this upgrade. Come on, stop. Stop. Come on, stop. Stop, 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 stop. There we go. All right, here we go. Next upgrade, 75,000 upgrade, boom. Let's So we are now stage 3 of 5. We have 118 miles for the next upgrade. And then I think the one after that is like, another, geez, like, I want to say it's close to 200 that I recall is what it took the last bike that I upgraded. So anyways, we got 118 miles for our next upgrade. Ugh. Whoever decided to make exercise mixed with gamification, come on. Whose big idea was that? Alright, y'all, I'm pretty sure I'm going to stop here in the next 3-4 minutes, so Twitch, we're going to sign you all off first, and we'll shut down YouTube, and then we'll shut down Twitch. I'm sorry, we're going to shut down TikTok first, YouTube, and then Twitch. In that order. So welcome again, everybody. Thank you again for everybody for joining. So TikTok, we're out of here. We'll see you TikTok. Let me shut you down first. Hang around YouTube and Twitch. We shall see you here in a bit. TikTok. Signing out. Carlos, I know you're there. Thanks for all the likes on the TikTok live stream. Appreciate it very much again. All right, come on. Stupid mouse. Put a new mouse pad here, and I'm still struggling to get this mouse to work. Alrighty. YouTube. Listen up, YouTube. Yeah, I'm sorry. I gotta go. I hate to say it, but I gotta say goodbye. We'll be around again. We will see you on the next one. YouTube. Appreciate you stopping in the chat there, Mr. or Mrs. I don't know. I shouldn't even say speculate. Bulk. Is it Bulk? I can't read. Bullock Capaval Jr. Hey, were you in Twitch? I mean, not Twitch. Were you in the Zwift? I could have swore I saw somebody with your name, close to your name, in the Zwift ride. At least I think it was you. Or I saw somebody, it seemed like I was riding around somebody that had a name like that for a little while on Zwift. Maybe it wasn't yet. Oh, you don't have the bike. Okay. All right. Alrighty, well, we'll see y'all. I gotta get out. I gotta get some chores done, head to the grocery store. My wife's in classes all day today, so I gotta get some things done while she's in her classes all day today. So we shall see y'all. Take it easy, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I will probably be on tomorrow if I don't go outside and do an actual IRL live stream. I'm way overdue for an IRL live stream. It's been a while since I've done IRL. But I might be outside tomorrow. We'll see. I don't know.